I started looking for a boat cover for the small 14-foot dory I built. I had a harder time tracking one down than I thought I'd have. You may experience the same thing if you're trying to find the right fit for, say, a small rowboat or dinghy, especially a boat that's not a name brand or very common, and you're likely to have the same questions about the fit that I had. I did end up buying one from Sealskin Covers. However, when I ordered it, I had a sense of trepidation. They didn't have a listed category for these types of boats. I had to guess and pick what I thought was the closest shape to my dory. To be fair, I wasn't expecting a custom fit, but I did want a fit that lied somewhere between custom and general purpose. So this video is not a review of the cover per se. What I try to explain is what you can expect in terms of the cover's fit and shape, especially if you have a non-standard boat. I didn't need a cover that was towable, although I wouldn't mind if it was. What I did want for sure was enough room to be able to put some support poles underneath to aid in the shedding of rainwater. There's really no information on how much play or extra room you'll have when you order by size. No matter what type of cover I looked at or what type of boat category I browsed, all the Sealskin Covers website did was assure me, yes, this cover is guaranteed to fit your boat. The obvious question then becomes, how can they all be guaranteed to fit my boat? I gathered what they really meant was that I can return it if it doesn't fit. As nice as that may be, if you're like me, trial by error with online shopping is the last thing you want to do. I also noticed no matter what cover you looked at, all the pictures and videos were the same. Even the reviews and testimonials were the same, but I eventually narrowed it down to what I thought were my closest two categories. One, skiff boats, and two, V-hull fishing boats. Although even these showed pictures of boats with steering consoles and small windshields, neither of which my boat has. Between those two categories, the choice was sort of made for me, but again, not without some question. My boat's overall length is 14 feet 4 inches. The smallest skiff boats covers that they sell are up to 15 feet 8 inches, which is more than a foot longer than my boat. The V-hull fishing boats category went down to 12 feet 6 inches and seemed to have more options near my boat's actual size. I was still left with the question of how tight are the dimensions, like buying different brands of clothes. I wondered, do they run small, just right, large? I figured I'd take the chance and assume their measurements are accurate, and that going with the smallest skiff model might just be too baggy if it'll accommodate more than one extra foot in length. The V-hull fishing boat option had one listed up to 14 feet, 6 inches long, and 74 inches wide. My boat is 14 feet 4 inches and 72 inches wide. That seemed to be the closest bet, but once again, you're left wondering how well it'll fit given my boat is not a V-hull and has no steering console. So it still seemed like a matter of rolling the dice. I decided to take the chance and order the V-hull model. I figured if the picture is showing a console with a small windshield, there's got to be enough room and play in there for me to add support poles underneath. I just wanted enough side material to wrap over the edges by, say, 6 to 12 inches. They have two levels of quality for most of their covers, the Elite and the Supreme, with a price difference of $40. The Elite was $189 and had a 5-year warranty. The Supreme was $229 and had a 10-year warranty. They had a 15% off sale at the time. I ordered the Supreme model for a total out-the-door price of $195. The cover came in a smaller box than I expected, but I figured they packed it tightly at the factory to save on shipping. It also comes with a mesh bag that's supposed to be reusable for storage, although I don't ever plan on using it. My cover will either be on the boat or on the floor of my shed waiting to be put back on the boat while I'm out fishing. Without the support poles installed, I spread the cover over the boat for a test fit and was pleasantly surprised that the fit seemed to be pretty good. There seemed to be just enough overhang on the sides and enough slack in the center that it would work for me. Being a custom boat, I decided to custom make my support poles. I also didn't like the $30 per pole price I saw online. I knew I wanted 3 poles and wasn't about to spend $90 on glorified sticks. I found some old tent poles, some 2x4 blocks, and some 1/4-inch rope. Including the hardware, I was able to build mine for under $20. In the future, I may upgrade the rope to nylon straps with adjustable buckles just to make the installation and removal easier. The cover did come with a set of 8 straps. There are no instructions on how to use them, but it wasn't too hard to figure out where things were supposed to go. 3 of the straps go under the boat, 3 of them go over the boat, 2 of them are used at the rear of the boat. I don't plan on using the ones that go over the boat because, like I said, I won't be towing my boat with the cover on. In the end, I was happy with the product. It seemed to fit my boat the way I'd hoped it would. I'm glad I didn't need to return it. Like I said, this video is intended to give some insight into how accurate sealskin cover's stated dimensions correspond to the actual product. I would say, at least for this model, the measurements were good. I ordered a cover within a few inches of my boat's length and width, and it worked out. If you have a boat of similar shape or style, hopefully this video helps. In my videos, I try to explain things that others don't. I hope this video helps you, and if it does, consider subscribing. Thank you.